Oh, aye. Hey guys, we're down at the Falkirk wheel.
No, but at Helix.
Yeah, sorry, the Helix. Look, baby ones.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's all changed. And sorry, I got that wrong there. It's the horse's heads. What is it?
The Kelpies.
Ah, the kelpies.
I can't even get these again.
No, I thought they moved to New York. They were meant to go to America.
There is ones in New York. There is ones in America.
Aye, man.
I know that. I
Are
can't
they?
remember if it's New York or whatever it is. But
Take the boat capsized there a wee bit. As I say guys, this is for the Falkirk down at the Kelpies. Come in, a lot of new tourists come to Falkirk now. As you can see, that's the motorway, that's the M8 motorway. It takes you from Glasgow right through to Edinburgh, back forward. Actually takes you right down to England, to be honest with you. And you've got your wee ice cream shop there, cafe and that at the top. Up there you get your kind of parking spaces. You go to pay £3.50 for the day. As I say, it's worth it. You can overnight stay in your camper vans, stuff like that. But as I say guys, if you ever fancy coming to Falkirk, make sure you come down and see the horses' heads down there. There's other wee bits where you can hire out kind of wee boats and stuff like that, and sit in a bar and actually have coffee, tea and stuff like that.
actually, tells you see them ones,
Aye,
right?
aye.
They're the ones that were built before day ones, and day ones have actually travelled like the UK cousin.
Oh, right, right.
The two of them were produced by the same guy, and these are both sets.
Oh,
The original, like the scale model and that. Right, wait a minute, because it's
I know, I'm just kind of wee. I thought they went to America. I thought they went to America. Sorry about the noise, the rain. But yeah, I'm going to go out there in a minute. See the boat is kind of line tilted to the side. It's a bit wet on Monday, but you can see how busy it is. You know what I mean? A lot of tourists. You know what I mean? Good to see that going back Falkirk. People in there having a wee cup of tea and a wee biscuit.
That's the one to tell scale model, and that's the 30 metres high, right? They were both designed by artist Andy Scott, and they allowed him to convey his vision of these magnificent sculptures. They're handcrafted with thousands of steel segments, right?
Uh-huh.
When they were completed, they were scanned and analysed to begin the scale up of the full size, these ones.
The big
right?
ones, right?
So 2 sets were produced, and these are the second set. So that's the first set, the second set, right? Both sets have travelled. Oh no, right. Both sets have travelled extensively throughout the UK, as well as New York, Chicago, and Milan, promoting the Kelpies nationally and internationally along the way.
That's good, eh?
Aye.
That's good. But if you look at all the tourists that's coming to Falkirk now, you know what I mean?
Aye,
It's just amazing, eh?
Aye. On the walk up there, you see tons of different tourists.
Aye, nationalities and stuff like that. It's kind of a bit windy and wet, but it's still worth the £3.50 parking fee to come in, eh? Plus you can go to the wee.
But then remember, you've got the private car park just a wee bit further up that is free.
Yep. Then you've got the wee bikes that travel you, and escort you.
I think that's only for the elderly.
Aye.
I think that's
Aye. But that's a big pond where they kind of put money in that and
But
stuff like
remember,
that.
if you do have a blue badge, I seen it on that sign,
Yep.
you can drive all the way up there and there's a parking bay.
Oh, aye, that's just for a disability bay.
I didn't realise.
You can top up your water. So Falkirk is starting to regenerate itself. Oh, there's taxis and stuff like that.
That's really
Pick
good
up them.
actually.
You've got LA taxis there. Other guys on the bottom. I'm sure they've got electronic charging ports in here, you know.
That's it, the other car park.
That's our car park just at the back there, where you pay £3.50. But as I say, disability badge, you can come down and park at disability base. It's going to go under the trees for a wee bit of shelter.
Do you want to walk up to Tyrrell then?
Aye, we're going to the tunnel, aye. Oh look, you can actually lift out. There you go.
Right, you're right.
You know what I mean? Pump up your tyres. It's got all the necessary tools.
That's really good, that.
Yep, that is that.
Keys. And you're not getting them. That's good.
Screwdrivers, everything.
That's awesome.
It's even got a wee knife. But that's what I'm saying.
Aye.
It's crazy.
This is not completely changed.
Aye.
It's been made a lot more accessible.
There's coffee, espresso coffees. Friendly staff. Loaded hot dogs. Get a wee hot dog one. You know what I mean?
I'm not keen on a hot dog.
Nah. See there's one.
See like in America when you
Yep.
see them all at the stadium and all that, like watching baseball with the hot dogs, I'm like, I'd love to hot dog, but
Aye man, well that's what I'm saying. See here in the Camshore. I was reading it this morning.
oh the wee boy, Carson Brown.
Carson Brown.
Yeah, I seen that.
Hot dog stand. I was
In Gearduck Park.
Yep, Gearduck Park.
That's all throughout the summer.
Yep. Well see guys, it's good to go out in a bit of fresh air.
Fresh, isn't it? Good.
Get the steps in, you know what I mean? Get back to
You can smell the farm along the road.
you get the smell of the dung in there. Yeah. But look, there's, oh, I need to turn the camera. You can Carden, Stirling. So see that takes you all the way down to England, Newcastle and all that. All the way to Glasgow and beyond. You know what I mean? On the motorway, so. And you've got the Quinnilever Canal, HM. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, and this is another wee nature trail. We're going to walk along this way anyway, get a wee bit of shelter with the rain. You know what I mean? But
Last time I could remember we were walking.
yeah, last time we rang here was my Rottweiler, right? But look, tells you everything about Falkirk, you know what I mean? Welcome to Charlton Das Trail. Takes you like the pre-1700s right up. You know what I mean? Crazy, eh?
It's hard to think.
That's how much heritage this place has got in it.
Who was taken 25 years ago?
And in here at night, it lights up a different, is it purple? Sure it's purple, isn't it?
I think it is.
Purple or pink. And along this embankment here, there was a free Luke Mitchell. Spray painted along here. But that's all, there it's there. Aye.
I think that was a frog. Look, you can see
You
it.
can still see part of the graffiti, aye. But that's where it says free Luke Mitchell. And as I say, they've covered it there. And I just showed you.
They've covered all in it, to be fair.
You've got to think about the tourists and all that, to be honest with you. But as I say, this was never here. You know what I mean? 10 years ago, you wouldn't be able to do any of this.
I didn't know this path even existed. I was never
An adventurer.
No, I was like where I started. I could take you to different paths in there,
Aye man.
but like, for instance, Carson's a good.
Same with the wee lights there, sorry.
Aye, my big cousin
Yep.
did tell me if you go down that lane and through that lane, that takes you there.
Same with this water here. That takes you right out into the Forth.
Aye.
You know what I mean? So the wee boats come right in here.
Yeah.
And the Falkirk view there, look, you get a better kind of. Oh, sorry, when you go, it's alright. Wait a minute, Doug. You know what I mean? But aye. It just shows you it's.
Wanting to turn back, but it's no.
Hey, yeah.
This big wall.
It's a lot better down here, that's why you know, eh?
Aye, it is.
A lot better for the walking and that, innit?
Oh, there's loads of walks.
Yeah. Yep.
Loads of walks.
More tourists and all that coming into the area, so. Going on the benefit of the area, to be honest,
There's
yeah.
loads of them because I see them going along the bank and from my window.
Do you?
Oh, do you?
Aye, lots of Chinese and
Does it go right along? Does it go right along now?
yeah, they just cross the road and the path carries on.
Oh,
That-
really?
That's good,
Yeah.
like. That's good.
See, we're from here and I didn't even know that.
I know.
Ah, thank
I'm
you very
very
much,
good.
eh?
If you're going to Dalgreen Road, that's the best way to go.
Is it?
You go right along, carry on the path, you come to the laundry,
Right.
down the side of the laundry, and that's you on Dalgreen
Oh, right,
Road.
aye. Aye, do me the whiskey bone.
We were actually
Aye.
just talking about wee
Aye,
kind
man.
of sneaky past and things like that, and I wouldn't have known any of them existed. That's one of
Just
the
shows you.
things you see.
Learning something new every day, thank you.
Thank you.
There's your life behind. We should fall in.
That's the Sunday's journal.
But there you go.
But just always remember, although the sunshine might come and all the rest of it, don't jump in the water
No,
to cool down if you...
I didn't be jumping in the water and that,
Aye.
eh. But that just shows you, look, they've got the wee barriers and that, so you can bring your tugboat or your barge or whatever it is you've got
I
into
think you can
the
bring me
kelpies.
up here, like
Aye, the
park
gates.
up there, because that's got things that you can attach to, and it's got an intersection bit here.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
So
going to turn this off. Right, guys, I'm going to. I'll do another wee minute. I won't make it to 10, but I'll do a couple of more minutes.
It's already 10 minutes.
Aye. I'll see what you've got your wee bits where you can tie up and maybe stay overnight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not very nice here, eh? Look, many things boats came through there.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But I reckon, like kind of you can obviously park over there. Sometimes I reckon that'd be busy.
Aye.
Right, so I reckon parking here would be better.
Aye. Look, there's the boat bit there. See that bit over there? That's the what's it, the Forth, the River Forth?
Yes.
That actually comes up. Just at the other side of the hair, there's a bit that falls up where you can get in with the boat and into the area.
I don't know if you can still do that because they made this.
Oh, did they?
And
Yeah.
that's high. That's not as high.
Yeah, you are a wee bit of history of the Great Canal.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You've got to remember this was a working canal back in the days. This is before lorries and that existed.
So, main connections. So before boundary between the River Forth and Clyde, transportation goods were extremely difficult. A waterway across the country had been discussed for over a century before the arrival of Carn Iron Works.
God, just showed you how long, eh?
1759.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just showed you it's still gone.
You didn't even think that, like, see when I see 1790, I need to actually reread that because I think to myself, is that 1970? Because you didn't think life goes back as far as
exactly.
that.
They just showed you.
I know.
But Carson, that was actually on the pathway and that was in the water.
In the water.
So that'd be like, boat there and water. Aye, man.
Boats running along here. Aye.
Cool, eh? Cool. And you've got your rugby park there. And you've got a park. This is down toward Greenmouth. It's mental because this is actually in Greenmouth now. But there's Falkirk. Come through this bridge and now you're in Greenmouth. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And
Is this as in Greenmouth now?
Aye.
Where it says
Aye.
the Charlotte Dundas too?
yep. As soon as we come under that bridge, because there's the Greenmouth there.
Aye.
And the skin flats is along there.
Skin flats, aye.
Aye, and that's Greenmouth Alton there. And,
Yes, aye.
but it just shows you that's the M8 motorway. Busy. M9, sorry.
Which joins the M8.
Aye, joins onto the M8. But as I say, it takes all the way down to Newcastle and all that, and another way, away down another way. And
that takes you like Glasgow, Ayr, St Andrews Way, and
Yep.
that way takes you Edinburgh, Newcastle, Berwick, that way.
Yep.
So that way is north, that way south.
you got fags?
No.
That's alright, I've got my fags. That's alright, I'm still smoking. And don't worry about it.
Right, enough said.
So, there's the lorries and that. They're cool, innit?
Right, you done? So we can talk.
Well, I'm going to end the video here. I said I just took it a couple of minutes just to show you more and where it really ends, because this is where it really ends. That bridge kind of lifts up.
Aye, let's go to that bridge actually.
And there's your wee solar panels for lights and that.
I've never been to this.
Nah. You've driven it many times.
Aye, I've drove it. Aye.
Nothing.
Countless amount of times.
but-
But see, when you drive over things, right, you as passenger see more.
Yep.
Because I tend to find, see, like with my dad and stuff, I'll notice, I'll go, oh, look, see, you see that kid? And he's like, Kirsty, I'm driving, there's a train on the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm driving, obviously I'm the same.
Yep.
So I have drove over that countless amount of times without actually realising that's a bridge and there's steps and...
Mentally.
Aye.
Crazy. Well, that's a wee bit of land there.
There's houses in that now. I think that's that person's garden down. There's a gate in
Oh
there.
man. This bit looks like a wee bit of Soviet place, eh? It's Soviet Union with a wee fence, eh? You know what I mean? That's a nice wee bit of land there. You could put it in the allotments, by the way.
You could actually go up on that side and walk back on that
Aye.
side and then you're at the top,
I never even thought about that. You might do it.
Aye.
Yeah, the guy who comes to do the maintenance and that. But yeah, this bridge lifts up. So
Well, you have to do it here.
Aye.
You're not going to do this, right?
there's What's that?
What are the names of it?
The Charlotte and Das Heritage.
There's two. So
We
I must go to know that way.
Oh man.
I must admit, the one in Wiltshire, see that park across there?
Aye.
That's a great park.
Aye, that comes off the motorway there. That's that motorway I just showed you. You come off the motorway just down there.
Aye, you can come off it
Yep,
there.
yep.
But that park is I will say that's a great park for kids.
Definitely.
And park is it. Fair
Definitely.
enough, it's on street parking, but
And there's the rest of the bit there. We take you right down onto the fourth. I take you right down to the fourth, the back of the door. Grimy Fulton brings you at the saltworks, the whiskey bond. Down to the BP basically. And, well, the docks.
oh no, is it?
Aye.
Yeah, I would never have known that was there.
Yep. There's your nature
Oh,
trail there. That's all the local hills up there.
What's that van
This road's busy. See a lot of traffic and that. A lot of dog walkers. And, as I say guys, the River Cam. You know what I mean?
And here's the Industrial Revolution.
That's it started the Industrial Revolution there.
Declan was talking about like going to war today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had said to him, obviously, like, see my papa and that,
Yep.
they weren't involved in World War II for the
Yep.
simple reason being he was a farmer.
Yeah.
So he needed to be kept here the way they say it is to keep the land going.
Yep.
Keep everybody else that's here that's going.
Mm-hmm.
So Declan was like, well, could we not just tell them that we're farmers? We could try.
Exactly. Exactly. Right, I'm going to leave it here guys. It's getting a wee bit wet. We're going to go for a coffee and chill it. Okay? We'll see you in a bit.